Welcome everybody to this week's community live stream. We didn't have one last week, so we have quite a bit of stuff to show you and talk about today. We've got Fletcher who's going to come on and show some of the cool items and other things that you've seen in the weekly updates. We've got Star who's going to be coming on to talk all about quarter 4 and what's coming up. We just released a new build to the game yesterday. We are now in R46. And I think I got that number right. And it's so many. Every month we release a new candidate build to the community, you guys, and we just had it tested for the past week in QA. Thanks to everybody who had submitted bugs and feedback on that. We feel very excited about this release and are already preparing for the next quarter of releases. It's crazy. And Star has a lot to talk about with those and what's coming up for the rest of the year. We also have community events kicking off. We just had the dance party. You guys may be still dancing in the game. I am even patching another patch of the game. We are on 665 that you should be receiving. So if you've been in the game for a while, you can, yep, just got done too as I was talking about that. You can exit the game, restart it. You should be able to patch to 665. My name is Matthew Anderson. I always forget to announce that. You guys all know me. I go by Barrick in the community, in the forums, in the game, and everywhere in the universe as far as I have adventured to. There is so many people in chat. We have already got, we've got RPE Zach, how you doing? We've got Dead Spider. We've got a few new players, it looks like. Couch Yeti, nice to see you as always. Dragur _ Questions already coming in, the most important of the day. What about patch 666? I knew somebody was going to bring that up. Well, that's obviously after 665, so we'll see. That's in the future. I don't think we're going to actually patch that today. I think 665 is probably the last for today, and we definitely don't patch on Saturdays and Sundays unless there's some sort of emergency, which there doesn't seem to be. But if there is, you guys are having issues in the game, you're getting stuck, crashing, whatever, let us know. We've got the R46 forums ready to go in the it's just down 5-6 sections of the forums. Anyway, release 46, find it in the forums, post your feedback. There's a bug section, as you guys know as well, for the bugs. And I have Twitch chat. We monitor both. I have Twitch chat up, and because I am so on the tech side of things here at Portalarium, I use my phone for Discord. That's how much I love you guys on Discord. It's exclusive to my phone. And I'm just checking to see everybody can hear me, and I'm not speaking on a muted mic. Speaking of that, we've got a new mic, which I don't think we've tested it. We tested it once on the community live stream. And we now have a new camera. You may see even more details than you probably want to see now with this crystal clear new. No, it's not 4K. I know somebody was going to ask that. It is still 1080p. That's really all we need, I think. But it should be even better for the telethons, which, speaking of, we announced the next telethon, the R46 telethon, coming up in October. October is crazy, guys. I took a look at the community events section of the forums and what you have been all posting and talking about. There are more community events there in 1 month than we've seen in quite a while. It's really amazing. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go into the forums of the website, shroudoftheavatar.com, and you scroll down and you'll see community events. And this is one great area for everybody to check out. What are you guys posting in the community? And we have events kicking off this weekend. We had the dance party today. It's still going on. Probably a few people always are there later in the evening. I know I'm one to dance late at night, and weekends especially, not the dancing part, but other community events kicking off. So we've got a bunch of cool stuff that we've seen you guys kick off already this weekend into October, and October 12th being the telethon. It's going to be exciting to have that. And we also have, right after the telethon, literally one day after, SodaCon. SodaCon 13th, 14th, and 15th. A lot of great stuff planned for those who attend. I hope that you're able to have attended. If you did miss it and you're not able to, then no worries. There'll be next year's event, and we encourage you to come for that. You've probably seen the message behind here. Let me get out of the way. There it is. BRE. Can you guys in chat guess what BRE means? You've heard it before. I want to see if anybody guesses what that means here. Star put a lot of work into that design. Let's see. While I'm looking at chat, before we go on to other news, let's talk about prizes, shall we? We got some really cool prizes. Barrick rocks the earth. Wow, you get a prize just for that. I did not actually think of that. That's really cool. I'm gonna write that down, and I'm gonna share that with Star, and we're gonna tell Star that that's what it really means, because I think that's what it really means. All right, prizes. Not to get sidetracked with my name there. We have some really cool items that have gone into the store. They are on the store. You can check it out on the front page of the website. Go to the store. It's on the right side of the main menu. And we've had a bunch of new items there. But most importantly for probably you guys right now, some of those items are being given away. So when I list them off here, or you win one, you want to know what the heck does this thing look like, you can go to the store and just check out the screenshots that are listed for it. We have an ornate pillory. Now a pillory is I guess they actually used to use these in medieval times, all sorts of crazy stuff. And you put well, you don't do it, somebody forces you to do it. You put your arms in there's a wooden plank, or a wooden whatever you call it, and then you put your arms like this, and then your head as well, and then they close a top wooden part, and then they cut your head off. Actually, I'm not sure about that last part, but I wouldn't be surprised if that happened too. But it's there so you can't move, and then whomever it put you there can beat you, I guess, or something. I don't know. You guys tell me in chat. What are they used for? Don't tell me you use one. Hopefully not. But actually, I was put in one. I don't know if you guys knew this. This really has nothing to do with the live stream today. But since we're on the topic of ornate pillories, there was one at the Ren Fest a few years ago here in Texas. They have a really awesome Texas Renaissance Festival, which is kicking off this weekend. It goes for 2 months. And there was a pillory there. And this lady, she like stuck me in it. And then she had this little, not to get into details, but she had this little whip thing. So I guess it's used for that too. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. We're also giving away an ornate bone chime. We're going to give away 2 of those. We are giving away a Viking merchant outfit. And a 2017, this is very exclusive. This is only for a limited time. 2017 special item for the season. 2017, I misspelled that, spooky wearable repack. Now some of the items were in the 2016 pack. We freshened it up. That item, because there's so many cool things in one pack there that somebody can win, we're going to be giving that away on Twitter. So if you follow Twitter, if you follow us on Twitter, at Shroud of Avatar, if you mention our Twitter name, and or hashtag LBSOTA, which stands for Lord British Shroud of the Avatar, we will collect all those who have done that said, hi, hey, great live stream, thanks for release 46, thanks for the live stream, whatever you want to say there. And we'll randomly select one winner to win that repack. I already see some chat in Twitch, and let's check Discord here. Getting a little ahead of things. Exclamation raffle is, I don't know what that would be for. That wouldn't even be for one of these. So we can do that for, let's give away one item right now. Let's give away I'm a fan of the pillory. So let's give away that. Exclamation pillory. That's Pillory. And this is Discord and Twitch. If you don't know where Discord is, then you can follow it by finding the chat tab on the main menu. Actually, it's in community, in the middle of the main menu of the website. Go to chat, and there's details on how to get to Discord there. Or you just follow us. If you're following the live stream, you're partly on the Twitch chat too. That'll work just as well. And we see those coming in now, so we'll give that a minute for those ornate pillories, or the one ornate pillory. We'll probably give away some next week. We're going to have Halloween-themed shenanigans all month. In fact, I am happy to announce something very exclusive for you guys that has not been announced in the weekly update. Weekly update, by the way, has been announced. It's on the front page of the website, so you can see what we put in there. The email will go out right after this live stream. And one thing that we were going to put it into the weekly update, but we didn't quite get to it, was let me make sure I have the name here, an event. And you can guess what themed event it might be. Halloween themed, of course, for next month. And it's going to be a contest. And we're calling it Nightmares of the Avatar. Is that cool? If you got a better name, we haven't announced it officially yet, give us a better name. I think Nightmares of the Avatar works. Nightmares of New Britannia also works. Or something better that you guys can suggest. We will announce it on Monday. But if you want to get a head start on the contest, it's going to be a two-part contest. It's going to be a cosplay style contest. Decorate your character in a ghoulish, spooky, Halloween-themed outfit. And running around taking screenshots of yourself naked in the game is not, well, that is creepy, but that's not valid, so don't do that. The other side of this contest is kind of a step up here. If you want to decorate, you have a lot, you have a house, you want to decorate that in all sorts of new content that we put into the game. We've got craftables, all sorts of ghoulish, creepy, cool craftable items that last year's Halloween contest was amazing. You guys really did some incredible work on all sorts of, from the small row houses all the way up to castle-sized lots. The work you put into the Halloween-themed decorations there was really cool. So we want to run another contest for you guys on that. So start thinking of what you want to put on your lots. I know some of you have already started decorating in the Halloween theme, and also your characters. In fact, I saw some really cool characters at the dance party. That was fun. Flashbacks of the Viet avatars. Didn't think of that. Interesting name. Nightmares before the Avatar. Wait, Nightmares before the Avatar. Scares of the Avatar. I like the names. This is promising. We don't have to do of the Avatar. I don't know if you guys are tired of everything of the Avatar. How about we get that winner of the ornate pillory. All right, so I'm gonna do a little spinny thingy here, and we are coming up with Montuxia, M-O-N-T-U-X-I-A, Montuxia. You have won an ornate pillory. Don't get caught in it, although it is a lot of fun. Please message me, Barrick, if you're on Discord, although I think Montuxia looks like you're on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, message Shroud of the Avatar, your account name, and also what you won as a reminder. We'll get that to you hopefully by the end of the day, otherwise Monday next week for sure. Alright, so crossing off that ornate pillory. And in chat, let us know, guys, what you think of the new items in the game. Craftables, add-on store, whatever things that you've found and discovered. Talk to us about it and let us know. If you really like some of these items, you know, we're always making iterations and other themes, like Halloween-themed versions of some items that weren't themed before. And if there's a really popular one out there that you want to let like Star know to approve to get into the game, even, you know, color changes sometimes can make a big difference. Let us know. Post it in the forums. All right, what else do we got here? Oh, I'm supposed to mention this. Speaking of events, swinging back to that real quick. And by the way, guys, more prizes. As I mentioned, there's more. Also, we've got Fletcher coming in. He's going to show you some cool stuff. And we also have Hutch, who's going to show you the haunted house. I think it was a haunted house. There's a prison. There's a prison haunted house. Something like that. Creepy, cool, scary, all at once. It's going to be really great. So he actually just recently worked on with the team a prison house. So I know he's going to be showing that, but we'll maybe show some of those other things that I just mentioned. The events for the weekend. So back to that real quick. We've got to play Hungry Eyes in the Darkness. This is tomorrow on Saturday at 8 to 11 p.m. Central Time, or New Britannian Time. So 8 to 11. And also Veritas Sanctuary, R46, Release 46 welcome events, a series of events that have already started and run through the weekend. So you're going to want to check all those out. We've posted all of these events in the Community Events tab. Go to the main menu, Community, check out the event calendar there. They're also all posted, as I mentioned earlier, in the forums of the Community Events section for Release 46. And you'll see a whole bunch of those in there. I don't have them all listed here today. There's so many to cover. But just for this weekend's, there's that Veritas Sanctuary one and the Hungry Eyes in the Darkness. Also, Airy Fund has an Extra Life Virtues versus Chaos event. I want to see in chat right now, everybody, are you virtuous or are you chaotic? Let's get a poll going here, Twitch and Discord. If you're one or the other, let's just see if you want to reveal yourself to see, what side you are on here. Extra Life is running an event November 4th, which is Extra Life theme day, 24 hours of live streaming awesomeness. We're going to be participating. We want to see you in the live streams as well in the game. We're going to be visiting places in the game. There's going to be many live streamers throughout the 24 hours. It's going to be amazing. So start thinking about that. If you want to participate, see the great folks at Airy Fun. We've got Justin04 in the forums, Lazarus, and others who are on that project that will be able to get you answers to participate, especially if you're a live streamer. I see coming in here, Lawful Neutral, smart choice. Virtue, of course. Chaotic Lawful. Can we be no side? Great question. No, that's not valid. You are a side. Discover what it is, Avatar. All right, so what else we got here? Moving on from events. And I'm also supposed to mention from Derek Visyard. These are all in Veritas Sanctuary, and this is part of the R46 welcome events. Just want to break these down real quick. Liz Rostov is performing at a concert around 5 o'clock Central Time today, which is in 40 minutes in Veritas Sanctuary. Also, crafting event, there was one held earlier today. Apologies for the patches, trying to fix the game up a little bit from the release, tweaking a few things before the weekend. And when we do some patches like that, sometimes the server has to be restarted, and we disrupted some of the events that were going on this morning. Apologies about that. But if you were looking forward to the crafting event this morning, don't worry. Will be held in Veritas Sanctuary at 11 to 1 tomorrow Central Time, New Britannian Time. And if there's lots of GM crafters that are going to be there to show you a little bit about how to craft. They're going to mentor you. It's going to be really great. And also Sunday public auction also in Veritas Sanctuary. I'm not sure what time that auction is, but just check out the R46 event section of the forums for that. News from the weekly update, to go over that real quick. The making of Blackblade Foothills, North Minmar Way, and North Quell Way are all scenes that we've posted about, all coming up in R47 or beyond. A lot of really great screenshots there from the usual suspects, Esteban, Zaldivar, Sorcerer Steve, as you know him in the forums and in the game. We also had Travis and Vascor Port and others that contributed. R46 Postmortem Telethon, I already mentioned that, October 12th. Cyber Monday Crown bonus for all you Gold Crown fans. There's details in the weekly update for that. We also did announce, speaking of the last release, R45 raffle winners. We've been doing that on a monthly basis. If you don't have a house, if you don't have a lot, and you want one, this is one good way to get it. Congrats to all the winners on R45 raffle. R46 raffle is now live. Details of that in the forums. You can click on the weekly update link. It'll go to the forums for all the details there. And then, again, SodaCon, very excited about that, October 13th through the 15th. So those are, if you didn't check the weekly update out, those are the highlights. All right, so we're gonna get, as if you're just joining us, My name is Matthew Barrick Anderson. I go by Barrick in the community, and we've got a great live stream here for you. That's going to be more than just me talking about all the news of the day. We've got stars going to come in at some point about Q4. We have posted the quarter for 2017 post. It's on the main website and in the forums. So check that out and let us know what you think of the next few months of development. We're very excited about, this last release, we improved load times. Hopefully you guys thought that the load times were slightly better in some of the scenes. Significant, noticeable, yes. We're going to be continuing to improve that. We're moving on to also more general performance improvements, and then as usual, sprinkling in goody content in there as well. We have Hutch, who has that prison house. I may bring him in actually right now. I don't know what everybody is doing in the office. They are all here, but sometimes I get the feeling that they are working super hard to get you guys content and just don't have time to get on the live stream, which is okay. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. All right, so we've got some comments about the release. Good, keep those coming in, and post them in chat. But most importantly, if it's really something that you really want the devs to know about, post it in the feedback and the bug forums of R46, and we won't miss it there. All right, so we've got Hutch, who's making an appearance. We were just talking about you, Hutch.
I heard you.
Yeah, I was just going to come and grab you.
Speak of the devil, and then
yeah, I mean they personally love my voice and just me talking about news all day, but I know that they really love things like, what are you going to show?
We're going to show a few things. We're going to show the new prison row home.
Ah, the prison.
And the prison basement row.
We were talking about some of the items that went into this last release, and my personal favorite that I went about 10 minutes on was the ornate pillories, in detail, describing my experience a few years ago.
I heard.
Oh,
with
you
the
had,
whip,
you
but
did
you
hear.
didn't go into detail.
I did not go into detail.
I think everybody wants the details. But
well, that's for another live stream.
After live stream after hours.
Exactly. All right, so I went through all the news, so I think we covered that. Let's rearrange this a little bit here. I will give away another prize while we rearrange these items here too, so that I can get Hutch on Unity to show you the prison home.
And a few other things. Some of our Halloween stuff and...
Yeah. What size is the prison home? Village?
It's a row house.
Oh, it's a row house. Row house.
It's a 3-story row house.
Okay.
And then we also have a 2-story row basement that you can get for in-game gold, and you've got a add-on store 5-story row basement as well.
The basements are fun. They provide a lot of extra space. If you have a row house basement.
We'll show that too.
Yeah. All right, so I think I've got what you need here. Let's give away. Why don't you pick one? We only got 2 here. The Twitter one is, as a reminder, everybody, the 2017 Spooky Wearable Repack is available to win today, but it's only during the time of this live stream, and you have to post on Twitter a mention of the live stream or of the release 46, hashtag LBSOTA, Lord British Shroud of the Avatar, and or at Shroud of Avatar. Just lets us know that you posted, and we will take all those and randomly select a winner to win that pack, that repack. Well, we have, for the immediate moment, an ornate bone chimes. We're going to give away 2 of those, and a Viking merchant outfit, so we can pick one of those. Whatever suits your fancy on that.
Let's give away the bone chimes.
Bone chimes. 2x bone chimes. Exclamation chimes. CHIMES. Discord and Twitch. Both are okay. Alright, so where is there's our Unity. I am really bad at multitasking. I'm so excited to give away all these prizes. Alright, let's see. Where is our screen capture? There it is. There it is. Okay, we're going to cover ourselves up just for a moment here. Don't be frightened.
Thank God.
Yeah, they're thank God. Yeah, I got that backwards. And then, one second. I'm just going to move this down. Right. Oh God, there we are again. That's okay. We're just going to shrink ourselves now. There we go. I think that's good. They can still see us there.
That'll work.
There you go.
All right, so we grab
Okay, so we'll give that a few minutes. Hutch is going to launch into his presentation here.
All right, so let's see. The theme that we wanted to go with this year for Halloween, especially, was a prison theme. So we came up with a bunch of different items that could fit into that theme, and we'll be coming up with more thematic types of decorations that you can use in these houses in future releases. But for now, I'm going to go through just a few of the things that we've made in this release that are available right now in R46. So this is the new, and forgive, there's a few other, there's lots of things attached to it, but this is the new prison row home. It's a 3-story row house. This happens to be on a village lot right now. Just so I could, show some signs and things attached to the outside. If this were placed on a row lot, unless it was on a corner, you wouldn't be able to attach things onto the, the side like this, because there would be another house there, or even if it was a row lot, the sign would go over the extent of the row lot itself, so you wouldn't be able to hang a sign like this on it unless it's on a village lot or higher. Although we do have these types of signs that can fit on a row lot, even if it's on can fit on the house even if it's on a row lot. So anyway, you may have seen a post in the forum about this house. It was inspired by two or three different main sources of medieval prisons. Most heavily influenced by one in I think Ponte de Lima, Portugal. I think, if memory serves me. But anyway, some of the things that we wanted to go with here were to make it look suitably aged and suitably bleak, because it's a prison. We didn't want it to feel like it had lots of creature comforts or anything like that.
Well, we have a question from someone. What are these clothes you're wearing? Are they prison related?
No.
They look like they could be.
No, they're not. That I believe is the assassin's armor, right?
Well, can you pull it up?
Oh, well, sure. Unhide my thing. So the assassin's chest armor, assassin's leggings, and so forth. Bracers and boots.
Yeah, great guess, Raven. Swift boat. Assassins is correct. Looks great, doesn't it?
All right, so let's go in. We'll go inside. I won't linger too long. So
you have the keys in case you get locked in. I mean, you don't
sure.
Want to get locked in.
I got the keys to the kingdom. So there's a couple different door styles. This prison door is a heavy wood door, and it has a little sliding panel there, so you can see who's knocking on the door. I guess you could also look out the window. These barred windows. So because it's a row home, it fits on a 10 by 15 meter lot. So the initial area here is kind of a receiving area where the jailkeeper might live, behind there, or take up, his business behind there. There's a series of gates, prison door gates, to keep the place secure. And there's a little interrogation room here, is what we call. And that's my hatch to the basement, which I'll show you in a second. I happen to have put my hatch there. But it's a tiny little room. Who knows what kind of interrogations might go on in there. Not good, probably.
Or maybe good, you never know.
So let's go upstairs. If we go upstairs, the second floor, here's another security door. The second floor is going to have 4 cells. And they're small cells because it's a prison. It's a little window. They're all the same. And then if we go to the upstairs, top floor, the top floor has 5 cells. We could reclaim a little bit of space that we didn't have to use for the hallway underneath to put another floor in there. or another, I'm sorry, another cell in there. So it has a total of 9 prison cells in this particular house, plus that little interrogation room in the bottom. And then you can also get to the roof. You have roof access through this hatch here. You can open it if you want. Go up to the roof, and this has a little guard station with an even higher post up here for the prison guards, or maybe you can, I don't know, what else would you put up there? What else could you put up there? You could have your little...
You could put the pillory up there. I suppose it would fit, wouldn't it?
And then this is a little guard room. You know, you could outfit it with cots,
little
or
desk,
whatever else. I did have the question of, well, shouldn't that sliding panel be on the outside? If it were a cell, you would think that the panel would be on the outside. But since this was conceived as a place for the guards to live, it's not actually a...
Oh, yeah, smart.
That's kind of the rationale behind that. So
we have a couple questions. Grumpy Old Game Review says, how much is this row house? I like it. So this is not craftable. This is
the add-on store one. The 3-story.
I think we put it for 100. Check the add-on store.
Yeah,
it's all
have
listed.
to check.
It's all listed.
I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah. We also had. I think I lost. Oh, the can that by Mauve Aline. Apologies if I got your name wrong. Can we lock the doors?
I think they're like any other door. You could lock them, but I don't think you can keep anybody in it yet. That's something that we're
important. Yeah.
That we're working towards. But I don't think you could actually lock somebody in it and have them be there.
Yeah. So M16. There's your answer for your question. Can you lock up other players? You sound very interested in that.
Yeah, I forgot to put on a little light spell so you could maybe see a little bit more of the interior.
Looks a little worn, a little used, perhaps.
It's by design. Again, we didn't want it to look like it, like it was a very, refined place. It's very functional. It's utilitarian. It's all, sort of medieval industrial. Let me show a couple other things before I go down to my basement. Actually, no, I'll just go down to my basement. It's going to look very similar to this. It's in the same exact style.
Well, while you're loading into your basement there, although it should be quicker for this release.
Should be real quick.
Yeah. We've got winners for those bone chimes. Congrats to Chris Pallid and Nesrim for winning a bone chimes. Please message me, Barrick, if you're on Discord. I think one of you is on Discord and the other on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, message Shroud of the Avatar, your account name, not your character name, your account name, please. If you say your character name, please at least mention that it is your character name. We know which one it is. And then what you won, and we'll try to get that to you as soon as we can.
All right, so here I am in my basement. Came down the ladder from above. The layout is virtually identical, except it's inverted from top to bottom. So instead of, whereas on the above ground house, you arrive on the first floor and you have cells up above you, in this particular arrangement, you arrive on the top floor and you have multiple floors of cells underneath you. So it's the same layout. It's got the same interrogation room and the same security doors. Instead of going up, we go down. And this happens to be a 5-story basement. That's an add-on store. House or basement.
This is really cool. You could decorate. I can't wait for I gave everybody a hint of the Halloween costume or the Halloween contest. There's gonna be 2 parts to that. If you're just tuning in, everybody, we announced unofficially a contest that is coming up. We're gonna put out the details on Monday. There's a 2-part, a cosplay style, decorate your character wearables contest in a Halloween theme, and also a decoration contest for your lot or house. And if you have a row house and you have this row basement, then there's lots and lots of opportunities to decorate it in a ghoulish, creepy, spooky kind of way. So I'm looking forward to seeing if anybody gets this and decorates it out.
Yeah, so I think I just got to the 4th floor, and here I am on the bottom floor. So the bottom floor has 5 cells, just like the top floor on the above ground version had 5 cells. So I think that amounts to 17 cells in this particular house, or basement, I should say.
That might be enough for my plans. I'm surprised nobody has asked yet, but are there any secret rooms?
There are no secret rooms.
But maybe that's a
Spoilers.
secret.
Spoilers. There's no secrets in here.
Well, you'll have
Although we might be able to add some, but there currently are no secret spaces in this house.
Well, you guys say, what's interesting about that is I'll visit community houses that they'll have built a secret room, or they'll build, like the way they pile stones and things up to make separations out of large rooms. It's really amazing. There was one, I forget who it was, but there was one party they did that, and I actually it was a large house, like castle, I think. I got stuck in one of the corners of the castle, not literally stuck, but like lost, like the party was going on somewhere. If you're ever in this situation, don't be in it. It's terrible. You have a party going on down the hall, and you hear it, and you just don't know how to get to it because there's a maze of hallways, and you're always circling around. You're like, where is everybody? And that's what I felt like in the game. It was kind of cool and kind of, frustrating all at the same time.
Actually, here.
Where are we? This doesn't look like a normal map.
This is one of our dev testing maps. I'm going to set the time of day here so we can see it better. This is just we call this the decoration stations, where we go to test houses and decos and other things like that. So I outfit this character or this lot with some of the different things. So here's some of the prison signs that we have available that came along with this sort of prison theme. That's the basic wood one. And then we have some more elaborate, there's the fancy brass type and in wall hanging and floor version. There's the fancy wood one. And that's the steel one. I think those are all add-on store things. Is that true?
Yes. I don't know if there's craftable ones actually, but these are definitely add-on store.
Well, how about we look at those pillories that you were talking about?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of the signs real quick, those are available as a 9-pack, so they come all in one nice pack. So you get all of them. Like, I don't know how many are there. 9, yeah, that's right. 9 of them. So plenty of signs. Spread them around.
Maybe the basic wood one is craftable. Maybe that's.
Yeah, because we've got the wood.
The fancy ones.
Yeah, I think 1, 2. Yeah, 3, 9. You're right. So the basic wood ones on the left are the craftable ones.
Right. And so here's that pillory. Here's the basic pillory that.
Craftable one. The
craftable one. Yeah. That Barrick was talking about a little bit ago. If you double click on it, take a little trip over there and stick my head in it. And if you just move, it'll open up. This one over here is the ornate version.
This one,
if you want a really fancy torture device.
Well, I heard that, it's just a rumor, but I heard that this one has magical properties that will hold even the most evil of magic users.
That may be true.
Certainly comfortable there, it looks like.
I'm trying to get a good angle on it. So you can...
Yeah, it's a little tricky to. Sometimes I use the
there we go.
slew to move it around. At some point it'll pop.
Yeah, because the camera will collide with the thing. But there you go. It's got the magic sigil symbols around it. All the different magic schools are represented there. The idea there was that it would make it so that you could ensnare even the most powerful of people.
Though I heard also, although I'm just I'm gonna get it up at this point. I heard also that if you're not a magic user, you don't have any magic powers, and you survive your pillory ordeal, that you may come away with something. This is just me making stuff up, guys. Just like I'm just fantasizing about
that's a cool story.
Yeah.
Now, so here's the plain prison cage. This is another lot decoration that you can put on your lot to outfit it for, Halloween or.
We have some people saying throw fish, throw lettuce, throw tomatoes, and I don't know if it was in here that somebody suggested that too, that you could throw stuff at people.
Yeah, somebody suggested throw tomatoes.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun. Yeah. So here's the ornate version, and similarly, it's got that magic symbol on there, which is supposed to aid in your ability to keep even the most powerful people cooped up in it. So that's the prison stuff that we've got. I'm going to quickly run over here and show you a couple other of the Halloween things. These are the Halloween jack-o'-lanterns for 2017.
Exclusive for this season.
That's right. These are the ones that were just for this year.
Candles in them. Very nice. Got a bat and a smiley, classic smiley face. And what else?
There's a cat. And kind of a derp face.
Yeah, or confusing. I don't know what's going on.
And then this one here is the one that you can actually wear as a mask.
Oh, it's that one. Yeah, I didn't make that connection.
Well, yeah. So let me show you that.
This pack, there are 6 of them. This pack is available also in the add-on store as well as a 6-pack. And as part of the repack, it's also included in the repack of a bunch of items.
Ah, shoot, it's not showing up.
I could have given away one of those, actually, now that I think about it. I don't know if anybody actually wants pumpkins.
Well, so the last thing I want to show is the Headless Horseman Grim Reaper statues that we made this release. There's 2 sizes. One is greater than life size. It's comparable to the fire elemental statue that you may know. Actually a little bit taller because the horse is rearing back on its hind legs. And it's a little bit wider because he's holding the scythe. And then there's also a small version. It's about 40% of the other one. You could
fit in a house.
Yeah, that'll fit in even the smallest of houses, probably. Row houses or citizen houses.
One quick point about these. You see the very beautiful effect on the scythe. If you get these or you see these and it has kind of a yellow plainish hue, you do not have, what is it?
You don't have your bloom enabled. You need to make sure your bloom is enabled. It's your camera post effects. Otherwise it'll show up kind of yellow. It won't have that little glow to it. But yeah, there we go. It's funny when the story behind this statue, we in previous years we did a couple Grim Reapers. The first year was just kind of a standard Grim Reaper. The second year we had a dual scythe wielding Grim Reaper with a kind of a deer skull or cow skull, maybe goat skull.
Goat skull, nice.
And that was really cool. And this year we were thinking, well, okay, what are we going to do for this year's Grim Reaper? And we thought, well, shoot, let's just try and come up with something even cooler. So Star and I just started talking about, well, it should be a headless horseman, but the horseman is the Grim Reaper, and he's wielding the scythe that you can get on the store. And actually, there's a couple different scythes we made. One is a store version. One is going to be an NPC drop, and one is craftable, I think.
Yeah, I knew about the craftable one. I didn't know about the NPC drop. Very nice. So there's a chance for them to get it on.
Well, not this one. This is the one with the runes is the add-on store one. Yeah. But anyway, that is the 2017 Grim Reaper statue.
We have a question from Jargur. Can you confirm that the light effect is different on the pumpkin for the statues. It looks different. So I think they mean that lighting effect versus the regular pumpkins, I believe.
Yeah, so this one has a little bit of a flicker. Set my game time to, I'll turn it to nighttime so you can see, sort of nighttime, dusk. So this one has a flickering glow. The pumpkins, since the candle is much smaller, don't have any flickers on there.
There you go.
There's not much difference other than size and the flickering effect, and of course this, inferno up here in the pumpkin.
Yeah, I actually
Jack-o'-lantern.
I placed this particular one a couple of days ago as we were preparing for the release, and it was raining out, heavy storm. Looked like your typical Friday the 13th ghoulish evening. So it was a really perfect evening to place the statue. Statue still worked, flame and all, in the rainstorm. So bonus.
So we got a comment. Doesn't look like the little statue glows. It doesn't have a large range like the large statue does. It does have a little tea light in there. So it is a small light source, but because it's such a small candle, it's not going to extend out beyond. That's something we can maybe address, but currently it's my design.
Well, I think, if you're especially placing that indoors, the lighting accents of it, whatever you have indoors, you can adjust to. I think it would complement it. If it's outdoors like this, well, yeah, it may be a little darker.
Right.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Well, do you have anything else to show?
Nope.
Okay. Well,
I think that's it.
I'm going to give away this other prize. If you can do me a favor and go and grab Fletcher and see if he's ready. He wanted to show off a couple of cool items too.
I will get him.
All right, thank you, Hutch. All right, let us know, everybody, what you guys think of those items. All right, so I am going to see what we got going here. Let's ride around Decoration Station. Okay, so we've got one more item. We've got aside from the Twitter one, the 2017 Spooky Wearable Repack is still available on Twitter, @Shroud of Avatar, #LBSOTA. Say, hey, great live stream, or happy Halloween, or congrats on release 46, or whatever you want. You get a chance to win that. But for the moment, Viking Merchant outfit. We're giving away one of those. Looks very merchanty. I don't think, we're not wearing that at the moment. We actually could go and get it, and I can show you exactly what this outfit will look like. Wow, who are you, sir? All right, I'm actually going to show them before we really reveal. Okay, there you go. I've got another visitor here on the live stream, but I'm eager to show them we're giving away the Viking Merchant outfit, and I thought I'd actually show them what it looks like.
Okay.
If I don't bust Unity here. Merchant. There it is. So it's a three-piece. You've got the Viking Merchant boots, the Viking Merchant leggings, and the Viking Merchant shirt.
Yeah.
This, I kind of like this one because it has really cool color accents, the contrast between each piece. You designed this, did you not?
Yeah.
So I've got Fletcher here with me, guys. We're in a kind of a mini window as we're showing stuff in Unity. And showing off our decoration station, which is our test platform. You need it. All right, let's actually move out of here.
Okay.
And okay, hold on a second. One step at a time. I'll show this off really quick, and then you can. You want to drive?
Sure.
Just talk about this one.
Sure. Yeah. Like with almost any outfit, it starts out in the concept phase. We toss around ideas, and this was part of the big push to get Norgards actually realized in the game. So when designing a lot of these outfits, especially the commoners, Some of the more historically keen of you will notice a lot of reference to actual Scandinavian clothes. And of course, we drew inspiration from fantasy Vikings and all that other stuff as well. So for this guy, I mean, like, it's pretty basic.
What
merchant
scene
outfit.
would he actually be? Let's go to a scene that he would fit into.
I am not sure
A
exactly.
snowy scene, like
That would be a question for the world builders.
All right.
I just
Well,
make the stuff. I don't put it in.
I will actually do the community an offer here.
Okay.
Why don't you guys tell us? Where should we go to walk around with our character wearing the soon-to-be given away Viking merchant outfit? If you select something and it fits well, maybe we'll give away 2 of these today.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So in chat, type a scene. One of your favorite scenes. We'll pick one of them.
Would it be also all right if I kind of like equipped some other stuff I've been working on recently?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
You can go back to this at any time, can't you?
Yeah.
It's in your inventory, I think.
Yeah, I can get there.
Winfield suggests I don't think you actually pronounced the F, do you guys? George's Snowy?
Fjords.
Is it Fjords? Did you say the F too?
Fjord.
Okay. Fjord Snowy. Who comes up with these names? I know it's not us.
Well, Fjord is a.
That's
an
what I
actual-
mean. Like 100 years ago, who was the person who comes up with that? So
Languages are-
anyway, Fjord Snowy. So once you're done swapping out any items, if you want to hop over to that scene. We're currently in Decoration Station, which is our secret area to test items, and we want to go somewhere a little bit more appropriate for the outfit of the day.
It would help if I knew how to spell certain things when naming the files correctly. What was it? Oh yeah, Oracle Wings. Have people
Yeah.
seen that yet?
I think they have. Yes, we have talked about those, I believe.
Okay.
I will let you know for sure when I see it myself here.
Did a little of that, and then also Oracle.
So you're like queuing up here. We're in Unity, obviously everybody, and Fletcher, the Unity master of items and things.
Inventory.
That's not your type.
There we go. Whoops.
You just drank a potion.
I
know
did
it's
on
Friday,
accident.
but geez.
I know. Wait, no, that's not. Okay.
Player in Town Festival is in Snowy, Mop says.
Where's the character sheet?
Why don't you hop over to go to another
Wait.
scene.
I think somebody made a set of hotkeys
That's
I'm not
quite
used
possible,
to.
Fjord
Uh,
Snowy.
okay. Blood level. Fjord.
Is there an underscore or is it just space? Usually just space.
Okay.
In my experience.
Fjord.
Space Snowy.
Snowy.
May not be right, but okay. Well, maybe try the underscores.
Blood
It varies
level.
depending.
What did he say?
FJORD
Yeah.
and then
Fjord.
Snowy. It may not even be spelled
Maybe
that, for all I know.
no.
Or that could be that.
Nah.
Okay, guys. Well, Fjord Snowy is beyond our ability to find at the moment here because we have to use our commands, and sometimes they're a little bit different. Give us another name. Oh, Festival. Yeah, you're right. Oh, you go to Festival. That's an easy one.
Yay!
All right. So we are loading in Festival. Meanwhile, we're gonna give away that Viking merchant outfit that you guys all just saw. So why don't we do that now? What outfit are we seeing now?
I have no idea. Like I said, somebody hotkeyed this thing really funky.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's give away that Viking merchant outfit. Exclamation Viking, everybody! If you want to win one, we'll give away 2.
Where's the key binding? Okay. Character sheet. Where did the darn... Can we reset to default?
Reset the actual controls to default.
Yeah. I can't see the...
Go to the top.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sweet. Awesome.
Let's see if that helps.
Why can't I open the character sheet? That is very odd.
Well, you might be. Oh, you just hit the icon if anything.
Yeah, hang on. Oh, that looks like a bug. Oh well.
We always find one, and this is one of the fun things about the live stream is that there's always one or two that are presented usually you guys in chat will call out something that you notice, and we always appreciate that. And then we fix it at some point in the future. Festival,
Well,
a fact of the day, Festival is a Havoc Guild player-owned town. Thank you for the welcome. So we were checking out a player-owned town. Speaking of
Cool.
player-owned towns, I have to promote this. We have our regular, not always quite weekly, we didn't have one on release week this week, but we have player-owned town spotlights. They don't have to be player-owned town spotlights either, as many people know now. We've been starting to promote guilds and groups. So if any of you guys that are listening in have a guild that you want to spotlight and talk about, contact Barrett, contact me in the forums. Let me know what you have to show off. We've got so many cool things from the community that, I don't know how often, Fletcher, you get in the game and walk around and see all the community stuff, but there's constantly stuff being generated. Yeah. Towns that are run entirely by the community, like Festival.
I've seen some of the creations that our community's come up with, like huge mausoleums of bones and skulls, and like I've seen a couple people who meticulously collect every single wearable or item in the game. Then
you just mentioned the bones, and there was a couple during one contest that had these unbelievable skull dungeons or skull rooms, just filled with skulls. I think a couple of the skulls were actually mine in there as well.
Well,
and by the way, you didn't know this, but I mentioned earlier, as a reminder to everybody, we unofficially announced the next contest, which is going to be a two-part contest where they're going to use some of these wearables to decorate a Halloween theme.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween, guys, can be, as long as it's something spooky, creepy, evilly, that sort of thing. It doesn't have to be literal, like to what you would consider Halloween per se. Just something of that sort of general broad theme. And then the second part of the contest is going to be if anybody has a house or a lot that they want to decorate in that sort of theme too, they can do that. And we plan to allow you to enter in for both, but you'll only be able to win one. So you can't win both. But you can participate in both if you want. So look for that, guys, Monday or Tuesday next week.
Would it be all right if I just kind of quickly created a new character, because I think we're running into a few bugs?
Sure. Is that? Can we talk about that process as you go along? I'm
sure,
creating a character, and this is how it kind of works.
So this is actually pretty standard procedure. Anytime, like, for example, for testing, you have to, obviously, for every single wearable, we have the wearable fitted to both male and female. So to switch genders real quick, we don't have a system to just quickly swap, so we have to go in and create a brand new character from scratch, and then set them up with certain, fighter, or certain type and skills and all that.
I think if you just restart it, your inventory stuff will be back.
Really?
I think so. Try it.
Well, shoot, okay. I have to create a new character real quick.
I think we're about...
Okay.
There you go.
All right, let me try that. And then.
So he's saying just restart.
Restart Unity because it gets.
I see.
It gets a little buggy. I have to wait for this one.
No, it's closed. Okay. So we're restarting Unity. Lovely Unity scenes there. Well, I think it's going to require that. Compiling scripts, everybody! Alert! Alert! Compiling scripts. We know exactly what's going on right now here. I made a backup. Okay, so let's award the winners of the 2 Viking merchant outfits. How about let's move, let me get this.
Yeah, do something fun and interesting.
I want you, Fletcher, to, you brought in a hat. Are you going to help me on that one?
Yeah, you got it. I'm sorry, you guys. What
Thank
are you doing here?
I just tried.
Well, we want to make sure that they know exactly the loading details here.
Yes, but you are.
You just got to go up to the.
Now I need to close this.
Okay.
You need to open this one. Not the other one.
I create a new unit.
Whoops.
Did you hit new?
Well, I'm used to certain buttons being in different places.
Sorry.
It's okay. That's the problem.
All right, guys, we're reloading Unity here.
Thank you.
Hopefully it's not gonna.
Okay, so meanwhile, thanks, Hutch. All right, there we are. BRE. What does that stand for, everybody? What does that stand for, Hutch or Fletcher? What's that stand for?
Britannia really is exciting.
Wrong. Well, that's close. Barrack rocks the world.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
well, hold on a second. W is not right. Barrack, I have written down here. This is a community's idea, actually. Barrack rocks the earth.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
makes sense. I love it. I forgot who suggested that. Barrack rock. Actually, it stands for best release ever. We always joke about that here at Portalarium. Is every release is the best release ever. Speaking of best things, I see a funny hat, and I don't know what's going on here. Like, do you wear this? Do you wear this daily? I know.
Yes,
at the office
this is
every
my
day.
serious hat. So, tiny little backstory about this. Our ever so beloved Bob, the builder, he
Where is
needed.
Bob? Is he here?
No, he's not.
Oh.
He leaves every day at 4 o'clock. Sorry, but he was building a new machine because he's got a really decent machine here, but his personal computer at home was pretty ancient. So he enlisted my young tech services to help him build a new computer
And
from
he gave
scratch.
you this hat. Is that the story?
Well, basically, he gave me his credit card and said, "Just go to Fry's, buy whatever you want." I know
bought a hat.
that's really trusting.
Wow.
And he said, "You can buy anything you want." And I'm like,
And there's
I need
about
this.
the hat. There you go. What about this thing?
This is a skull I bought for Bob because, as some of you know, he collects fossils. He's really into paleontology, and I like to bug him with this every single day. I like teasing him with this very loose, speculative theory among the scientific community that T-Rexes did not, in fact, roar, but may have quacked. So I constantly go up to him like, yeah.
That's an excellent quack indeed. All right, so let's go to Unity.
Yeah.
Here, let me change this here so that they don't see us again. Was I going to give away prizes? Did I forget? All right, let's downsize this and then we'll give away those prizes now that we have Unity back here.
Yeah.
We only have a few minutes extra, technically over time. So I'm going to give away those prizes as you show off what you want to show off. We've got the Viking Merchant Outfit ×2. Congrats to Wolfdam72. And another winner, Liz the Wiz. Congrats to you both on winning one of those. You guys know me. Message me just as a reminder on what you won and what your account name is that you want awarded the item. I see a sky here.
Yeah, Unity does not load quickly.
Oh, we're loading. Oh, so we
Yeah.
start in Unity and then we load into the play version of.
Press play, go to lunch, come back,
Okay,
load your items, go to dinner.
and then
That's usually the
Yeah.
cycle.
All right, so we've got now a nighttime scene.
That's
okay.
funny.
They're in
Oh,
another-
well, at
so,
least it loaded.
So we are in another decoration testing kind of thing that the scene that you use. Okay.
So, this is the character test artist scene, and we use this for testing wearables and stuff like that.
Can you expand the window?
Yes, I can. Actually, wait, before I do that, I want to actually equip things. So, Skithy, otherwise known as a Scythe. I just want to show that real quick. Okay. Maximize, set all skill levels to 200, just in case that's not already. And then, real quick, equipment. Where's that Skithy?
There you go.
Cool. So, we got this really neat
Wicked.
Scythe. Yeah. So, this was a lot of fun. You'll notice there's a little metallic crow skull on there because ravens are, of course, the whole Grim Reaper-y looking
Sure.
animal.
You could walk by. Do you need to be by the blank gray, or you can walk into the trees or something slightly more interesting?
Yeah, to show off that glow.
Yeah.
And speaking of the glow, the actual text I was directed to create on the side of the blade reads out, "Death comes for us all" in Runic.
I think
It's like the most emo phrase ever.
Yeah, we have that listed in where this is available in the store actually.
Nyeh. Nyeh.
Very nice. Very
And
nice.
then, like, if we want
So we got this one, and we also got the craftable scythe, right?
Yes, there is a simpler version of this, which is just a basic wooden scythe. It's not quite a farming scythe, but it is a lot more simplistic.
Somebody said pole arm, is that right?
Yes, it functions as a pole arm.
Okay.
So let me show off. Where's that swirly? Yeah, the swirly. Where did I put it? Where does it go?
Might be, you move the bar down, I would say. A little bit.
Okay, yeah. Let's try that. Okay. Swirly. What?
You have it active, add it to the deck first.
Do you know how to do that?
You add it to the deck.
Yeah,
Are you not?
You play the game a lot more than I do.
Alright, so, well, we don't need to really show it, do you? Because it may not work here. Unity is a little bit different sometimes with this too.
But anyway, so yeah, we got a scythe, and also we're going to be adding a couple of quivers to the add-on craftable. Yeah.
Well, you designed an ornate. What was it called? Ornate something quiver. Put it in the store.
Yeah. And 1 second, I got to do something real quick here.
We're floating. Where are we? Wow.
Whoops. Hang on. I want to delete something out of the scene real quick. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is our ornate quiver. If you can see that.
That's
Yeah.
so we just put this quiver in the release.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Arrow
There.
MTG2, we do have a new tunic in the game as well.
A new tunic?
Well, a new outfit. I don't know if it's not a tunic, it's a new outfit.
I'd have to know which one you're talking about, because I made a lot of new outfits recently. I did.
Some of them are in Sketchfab, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, like, for example, we did a medieval style tabard. We did a medieval doublet, some of which kind of look kind of Game of Thronesy. We did.
Can we see our character there?
Yeah,
something
sorry.
going on there.
Oh, what is going on?
Back to the forest. Not like the gray.
But yeah, and we also made medieval cloth gambeson. So just like some basic wearables for the players to.
Oh, very nice. You don't have any of them equipped? That you can...
Not currently. That would take a lot of time, which I don't know if we have.
No, we're actually out of time,
Yeah.
everybody. So there's a little sneak peek of some of the items that we put into Release 46. You can go to the weekly update post that we just put out earlier today. It has details of some of the new scenes actually that are coming up, but also a complete outline of some of the links and items that we've also been talking about for this release.
Yep.
You guys can go back to the last couple of the last couple of weekly updates as well to look at some of the information on what's in Release 46. So we've given away all the prizes except for that 2017 Spooky Wearable Repack, but that's that Twitter one. So if you guys want to tweet it out and say something about the live stream and this release, we will select that and respond on Twitter with a winner in the next half hour to an hour or so.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that one too.
Yeah.
And yes, Liz Kimber, thank you for the reminder. Raffle winners are in the announcement bit in the form as well. I was going to bring in Star, but let me see if we can go into overtime. What is that?
Oh, that's just the King Corvar model.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
I don't know why I put him in here.
All right, I'm going to check with Star here just to make sure that he doesn't want to say hi to you guys before we end the live stream. Just show more cool stuff.
Okay. I think I should probably take some kind of community poll as to what heinous torture we should inflict on Bob in the near future, because pranking Bob is the purpose of my life. Oh God!
Sarah meets
And pranking Fletcher is the purpose of my life.
Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the live stream. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy those prizes, winners. Hopefully you liked a little bit of what we showed you here today. And we will see you next Friday for the next live stream with more information